Hello, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your host of Psycho by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back. We're not going to be reading cards this time. I'm back now to deliver a message. It's about a dream I had. They said that this dream I was to relate and share here with you. So, this dream came through for me yesterday. When I woke in the day yesterday, I had this dream on me. So, in this dream, I have been in an office somewhere. It was an office like where you would go for government services or something like that, but it was a processing place as well. It was like a processing place with the government, maybe even like getting somebody out of jail, right? Where you go pay bail and somebody's getting out of jail. Okay, because that was the vibe of this. So there's somebody here in the dream, and somebody who you have a deep love for, right? There's somebody who is on your mind. You have a deep love for this person, but you wonder where they at. Maybe you wonder what they're doing. Okay, and it just so happens during this dream, because this is what's happening during a dream, right? And it's like, oh my God, you're there. Okay. And when I saw the person in the dream, it's like, oh wow, you're there. Okay. I had been thinking about you. That's what came through. I had been thinking about you, right? And it's like, hey, those were the thoughts. I didn't say any of this in the dream. They were just the thoughts. The only thing I said was, hey, this person, though, they were like being released from custody. It's like the handcuffs are coming off. They were being released from restriction. Somebody who was being, like, they were being released from being incarcerated, okay? And this person never really spoke to me, okay? Somebody there in an authority position saw that I saw this person being released from custody. And what I heard, what happened in the dream was, thank you. What happened in the dream was this authority person seemed to be like their case manager, the case manager for the person who just was released. Okay. And this person spoke to me and said, yeah, she knows you're here, but it's best if you don't communicate. It would be best for her right now. It's still a little bit difficult for her right now. She's still in the middle of some transitions. I'm like, okay. And for some strange reason, when I was walking to leave the facility, she ended up walking next to me, and she was looking through her book. She was looking through her book, and in the book came to a picture, and I saw a face, and it was a sketch. There was a sketch in the book, okay? It was a sketch of a face, and it was somebody else's face. It was like, oh, okay, I guess they're involved with that person now. Well, that's good. I'm glad they found somebody, And so I went about my day, and I left the facility. I was standing outside, and was I talking to somebody? Yes, you were. You were talking to somebody else. Okay. I'm not sure who I was talking to, but I was talking to somebody else outside the facility. Who it was not so significant. What was interesting, while I was having this conversation in the dream, I hear some noise and some rifling through some. It literally, what I heard was somebody digging through the garbage can, and I look over there, and I was like, oh God, she's over there digging in the garbage can. And I just had this knowing in the dream, like she's looking for something to eat. Okay, she's looking for something to eat. She was digging through the garbage can. And so what I heard was, ooh, okay, I just heard some more. They were like, whoever, there's somebody here, you've been thinking about somebody, okay? You've been thinking about this person, and not heavily, but they do cross your mind from time to time, okay? There's somebody here who's been digging through the garbage for something to consume, okay? So they've been looking for anything to satisfy their hunger. There's somebody here who's been looking for anything to satisfy their hunger. So there's a channel message coming through here talking about, you've been separated for someone. Now, that incarceration period, talk to me about like a period of karmic lessons, okay? where a person had limited their ability to move in life due to the repercussions for the energy they themselves have put out in the situation in some sort of way. Okay. As a result of all that, this person was in some sort of restricted energy. Okay. And what I got was that as this person is released from the restrictive energy, like you're aware of it in some sort of way. So it's like somebody's finished paying a karmic cycle in some sort of way here. And there's this part of you that really wants to say, hey, it's good to see you, blah, 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 all that stuff, right? But you've gotten guidance from the authority figure. The authority figure here is like spirit coming through. Your angels, your ancestors, your guides, your spirit team, your intuition, even telling you, like, you know what, this person is on restriction for a reason. And right now, even though they are not on the same restriction, it will be best to just leave this whole situation alone. Okay. And it's clearly best for you, because one thing that's coming through right now is you weren't involved at all with all that shit that person had going on. Like, you really didn't have nothing to do with that. It had nothing to do with you. It had more to do with them. I hear it had everything to do with them. And I heard everything that had happened leading up to you and everything happened after you walked away. I hear all of that. Okay. It was time to pay the piper. Okay. So somebody here, it's like they're going from being in prison to being on house arrest. Okay. Somebody here, that is literal physical experience in your life. Okay. But there's a person whose restrictions are being released. Okay. Anywhere where you've been wondering about reconnecting with this person, spirit says no. Okay. Spirit says no. This person is looking for anybody's energy to consume right now. This person could be just taking in any bit of information. Okay. But they're digging through the trash. Wherever they're getting information from, they get it from a place that's trash. I heard they're getting from the garbage. They're getting it from the discard, from the throwaways. Okay. So somewhere they're getting where this person is an energetic vampire energy still, even though they paid some karmic repercussions, they're still an energetic vampire. Where they're getting their energy source from right now is really garbage energy. And for somebody, this involves a person in their sexual explorations. Wherever they're exploring sexually right now is not a healthy place to be consuming. Okay, they're having some sexual exploits that could leave them in an even worse state. I hear in an even worse state. What they're showing me is, eating food from the garbage. You don't know what the fuck you're going to get. Like, you could get really sick. That could be detrimental to your health. What if somebody drops some chemicals on it and you run around eating it and, you can't even tell? I'm like, they're showing me all this different stuff that could happen, and they're applying it to, taking in this energy. So for somebody here, they're just kind of sleeping around with whoever, whatever, taking whatever come their way. Somebody has a sexual addiction out there. Somebody here, it's not about sex at all, but it's more about where they're getting attention from. They're looking for attention. They can't get attention from you. The authority has said, nope, that's a bad idea. That's not what you want to do. Okay. And this person is not allowed to address you, actually. And the other thing about this person is there's some sort of remorse that's attached to some anger energy inside of them. That is one thing I want to say. When I saw this person, I saw that their energy wasn't very, like, I was feeling light and bubbly in the dream, but the other person was feeling heavy, and there was a tinge of anger to them even. Okay. But I didn't even get close to the person. So whatever I picked up on was like from across the room. The closest I got was walking, not even directly side by side, but like maybe 5-6 feet away. They said 6 feet away. Quarantine distance. Stay in quarantine from this individual. Yeah. Quarantine distance. And was able to look from a distance and be able to see what was the image they were drawing. So there's something here about, even though you're at a distance from somebody, you can see what they up to. You can see what they up to, and these are energies that you've known before. At some point you would have, sacrificed so much to be able, I did not say anything. You would have sacrificed so much, not anything, but so much, in order to walk hand in hand, walk side by side with this person, in order for them to not have to dig in the garbage for what their needs are to be met. However, at this point in time, Spirit has said, no, separate. That's how it should be. That's the best way. That's your best bet. So this is what we have to say about the dream retelling, the sharing of the dream scene. It was the dream scene, and I was told to relate the dream here for you. So If there's something here, if that message spoke to you, definitely put something in the comments. Let me know if you really like this and would like to see this continue. You have no control over that, but I would like to hear about that too, either way. So until next time, sending you so much love, peace, and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. For until how long, though? We'll be back.